Okay, so some of you might have trouble with the full segmented cat cow and you might want to focus more on specific parts of your spine. So here we're going to do a setup for lumbar spine cat cows. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to block the thoracic spine, the upper back from moving. Here I'm going to use some yoga blocks to have Jose put his chest on these yoga blocks and return to that quadruped position that we use for the segmented cat cow. So go ahead, Jose. So now these yoga blocks are going to prevent the upper back from being used in this movement, and it's going to allow him to focus on this section, the lumbar spine, through these cat cows. So he's going to perform the same movement. Let's start going into all flexion, perfect. And I want him to again start from the very bottom, start extending the spine, trying to pull the belly button and the pelvis down towards the floor, going one vertebrae at a time. Now he's not going to be able to go all the way up because he's got that block underneath him. So as soon as he starts getting to that thoracic spine, I want him to start reversing that process and start going into flexion again from that mid-back all through that lumbar spine. Notice again how he's building tension and focusing on the intrinsic muscles of that spine to strengthen them and build some neurology so that you can also control these movements better. This is going to be excellent movement so that you can separate what motion is happening throughout your movements, like your deadlifts, like your squats, or like your rows, where you're trying to make sure that certain parts of your spine are staying aligned, and maybe you want to allow a little bit more motion from other parts of your spine. So when you're doing these, make sure that you're doing them with the prescribed intensity for the prescribed amount of reps and the prescribed amount of time that your coach is giving you.